Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So you guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing a budget update. We have a couple things that have been going on in the last couple of weeks, and we have failed to get those things filmed because we just had a lot going on with the holiday, but we are all ready now and we have it all ready to update. So let's jump right in. So if you're new to our channel, hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name's Shakema. I'm a single mom. I have 4 children. I have 2 girls, Alana and Shamika, 2 boys, Trandon and Jackson. I have a fur dog named Gracie, and I have a fur grand dog. His name is Acro. We're living our best Dave Ramsey zero-based budget, envelope systems, pay all the bills, get out of debt life over here. The kids and I are doing extremely well. God has blessed us and graced us in so many ways that we really are not worthy of, but he doesn't look at our worthiness. He blesses us out of his. So we're thankful for that. So you guys, it's right around Thanksgiving time, and there's just a lot happening. There's holiday prep. We're actually getting ready to get our Christmas tree out. I mean, there's so many things going on, and I did not have time to get the budget updated last week, but I've got all the things now. So the kids and I did have a child support payment come in, and then we also had Google AdSense come in. When I say the kids and I, listen to me, let me say this very carefully and clearly. My kids help me do all of the things. Jackson, I need the tripod. Alana, get the ring light. Jackson, you know, they are always pitching in to help me when I need somebody actually to film for me. When I'm not able to film just by myself, they jump right in. They actually help film at church because they have this experience. But it is what we do. So whenever I say we and I include the kids, it's because this is how we family. And whatever comes in is not just for my benefit, but it's for our family's benefit. So anyway, I just wanted to make that clear. We have a lot of new folks around here, and I'm very thankful that you all have joined us. Going back to child support, so we had, some money. We had a payment come in, and then we're still missing some money. There's still some monies that need to come in, and probably with that holiday situation in there is why it hasn't come in just yet. No worries, it'll make its way in. We are at a point now in our life where we don't stress out over things. And the state of North Carolina says as long as you get your full amount by the last day of the month, they will not do anything. So it's not that he's being neglectful, it's just with the holiday. That's happened to us before. It's perfectly fine. That's why I front load the bills, and I pay all the bills on the front out of my paycheck. I pay taekwondo and also pay dance out of my paycheck. And then once money start to come in, I can recoup gas money or what have you from that as I need to. One thing I will say definitely about my ex-husband is he keeps that child support coming in. He's very faithful. They take it out of his check. He doesn't, it's not like he's paying it, but they do pull it out of his check, but he's faithful to continue to work. Alana will actually turn 18 very soon. And so we've already filled out our paperwork for that. She graduates in June. We're not sure at this point if she's going to go to college. We're thinking more of a gap year, and we're okay with that. But we are going to go to a community college close to where we live to see if that is something she wants to even pursue. Before we make a total decision, we want to be able to make sure that she, she is able to make that choice for herself. With that being said, child support may look a little different after next year. We're not sure. When my son rolled off, the amount did not change. I thought when my older son rolled off, there would be some differences. There have not been any differences just yet. And so we just go with it the way it is. If something changes, we adjust. And Alana will be picking up her dance when she turns 18. And then she also has piano and voice that she'll pick up as well. She does not have any other expenses other than her cell phone for the month, which she does pay for now. And so that's how that all rolls out. So we're okay where we are. We're just going to keep on moving forward. So we're going to roll into the budget spreadsheet. I'm going to show you what that looks like and where we are for the month. And then we will come back and round out the video. Alrighty, you guys. So let's talk a little bit about the child support that came in. So we received $216.46. So I want to run down that child support. I'm just going to take you down on this Monday so that you can see kind of what, oh, it was a Wednesday, actually. So we did $22 in tithe. We did $50 for savings. We then went up and did $50 for the kids' savings. Then we also had $30. So let me explain the $30 to you. The $30 is for the tutor, and we put money back into his homeschooling. So I'm having to split that up now because he does need the tutor about once a week. So it's $20 per hour, and I'm just paying that. We have to have the tutor. I actually needed to purchase something from Amazon Prime, so I actually spent $13 to make a purchase. Then $50 went to Mr. Jerome for the trees. Once we paid that little bit, we were good and squared away. After everything came out on Wednesday, that left me with $1.46 from the child support that would then go back into the savings account. Then we go into the next week, which on the 22nd, I got Google AdSense, $848.21. That took me down to $50 went into a household repair fund. So in case anything goes wrong in the house with the house, I'm saving up a little bit at a time. So now I have $50 extra in that fund. Finishing up paying Mr. Jerome, I needed to put $220 towards that payment. So now we are totally done paying for the trees. Then we did $50 into my Roth and then $9 into PureFlix. PureFlix comes due in May, and then I will have all the money I need for that. The taxes on the Google AdSense totaled $127.24. I put 15% of whatever comes in into a fund for taxes. Then we had the new camera, which we put $20. The $50, this was just for Thanksgiving foods. $10 went to the P.O. Box sinking fund. $40 went for Gracie, but we also had to buy food for Gracie this month, so it was a wash. Pest Control is $25. The oil change is $20. Registration and car insurance, my registration is $7. Car insurance is $85, so that's a total of $92. $85 went for tithe. Then we had $50 for business expenses this time. So that was $25 into the savings account for the business and $25 into the expense account for the business. Moving back into our just at a glance, this has $4,660.41 was my total payroll deposit. That included my supplement that I got at the end of October. That's normally not the amount that we make, but that is what came in with the supplement. $819.60, that was for kids deposit so far. Then $865.52, that went into, that came from two deposits from JV Coffee. We're an affiliate with them, so if you purchase through our link, we appreciate that. And then the $848.24 came from the Google AdSense. Then we had the child tax credit of $500. That gave us a total income of $6,845.53 to work with. Alrighty, so then we go down to our expenses and what has gone out so far. Our mortgage went out at $960.42, the electric at $104.19. The water sewer was $66.16, the cell phone was $72. The internet service was $74.99. Household repairs, I did put money in there at $50. Household items or miscellaneous household items was $293.99. And then we had lawn care, which was actually the trees for Mr. Jerome, was $720. Disney Plus for the kids was $10. Moving down, the Roth was $50. Amazon Prime for the one purchase that I made was $13. Then my PureFlix account, $9. Healthways Gym, which is where I use do my Blue Cross Blue Shield, was $25. Taekwondo was $264. Jackson had to have some additional equipment this month, so I had to pay for that. My taxes or my sinking fund for taxes is $127.24. Homeschool curriculum, that populates in at $120. The reason that is so high is because I had to pay for the tutor for 3 weeks. So it's $20 per session, per 1 hour session. And so I'm just committed to that now. He needs some help, not a lot, but he does need some. And so as long as we're able to get the tutor, then I'm just going to pay for that. $20 was for the new camera. $290 included piano lessons and dance. We had 1 week, which was Thanksgiving week, that she did not have piano lessons, so that lessened that a little bit. Food expense, you had food broken down by the week was $331. Summer groceries, $75, and then monthly preps was $190. Eating out or entertainment, holidays ended up being $90. Moving down into personal care, we did $100 for 2 haircuts. I actually didn't get my haircut this time. I got my nails done. Jackson got his haircut. $10 for the P.O. Box sinking fund. $95 is for my chiropractor. Miscellaneous for the kids' savings is $200. Gracie got $40 this month, but we also bought food for her, so it was kind of a wash. Moving down, pest control, we do have to have our house sprayed every 3rd month. I take out $25 each month, and that leaves me the $75 I need for that. Okay, moving down, gas is at I'm at $270.13, and I actually need to put in more gas because I actually put gas in the day before Thanksgiving, which was another $40. So that actually will be like $310 and some change. Oil change, that's a sinking fund at $20. My car registration and my car insurance is $92. It's $7 for the registration, $85 for the insurance. Tithe ended up being $954. We give to a ministry $30, and then my Christmas money ended up being the $900. I didn't have a separate sinking fund for Christmas, so I just put it there, but I know it's Christmas. $50 went to my business account. So for my business savings, $25, and my business expenses was $25. I did not pay my virtual assistant this month because she did not virtually assist me this month. Right now, we're not in a busy season, so I'm able to take care of the things I need taken care of. And once we get back into a busy season, she'll pop back over and help us do some things. So that gave us a total spent of $6,742.12, leaving us with $103.41. But like I said, I failed to put in some gas money. So let me do that now with $63.41 remain. Alrighty, you guys, so there it is. That's the budget at a glance. That's everything that's come in so far. We still have one more child support payment that should roll in before the end of the month. Once that comes in, we're going to be square for the month, and then we roll into December. One thing that came in, I think it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. That came in Tuesday was a letter from our HR department, actually our finance department, that said North Carolina finally the governor has signed a budget. We've been without a budget for 3 years. Teachers have not had a raise in more than that, I'm sure. There was some bonuses thrown in and some step increase and cost of living increase. Now, the very last time that teachers got a raise, got any increase, I did not receive one dime, not one penny of that money, partially because of where I fall in the steps. I'm at year 24, which there's only supposed to be one more. They lump us in to like 25 through 30. So in that 5-year period, you just are where you are. The raise was actually more for the first through like the 10 years. And those of us who are senior teachers really didn't get anything, and they got kind of like a back thing. So we're supposed to get a back pay from July till December. Our new raise will take effect in January paycheck, and then some of that monies some of those increases or whatever, bonuses, whatever, are also supposed to come in that January paycheck. So we will see. I still have the tree to pay for, which I'm going to use my Christmas bonus, which was some of that money, to pay for the tree, which means that frees up some of the Adsense money because I was going to be saving for the tree, which now I can start focusing on that savings, my baby step number 3, because I really want to get out of baby step number 3. You work on baby step number 1 so hard, then you work on baby step number 2 so hard, and then as soon as I get to baby step number 3, I've got these little things happening, the trees, this, that, and the other, and all the things. So my Christmas bonus, I'm going to spend that to get the tree cut down in the front yard because it is just a lot. Should have done it before now, but we didn't have the funds. And so now that we find ourselves in a better situation and I'm using my bonus for it, it's no problem. It is what it is. I'm thankful to be able to do it, right? I wish I could save that money, but I need to take care of this tree. Do I need to have the tree cut down? It could probably stay there with no problem, but when the utilities company came out to clear the power lines, and my tree was there, so they cut one side of the tree to clear the power lines and left the other side of the tree with limbs. So if we were to have a storm or something of that nature, because that side of the tree is top heavy, it would fall into my house because the side where they left the branches is over my house. So we pray no storms come, but we live in hurricane territory, so it is what it is. So it would make me feel better to just have the tree out of the yard with no problem, and I have the money coming in the bonus. Prayerfully, it won't take the whole bonus, and that'll be a little extra money for Christmas, because once I get paid in December, which is like the 20th, I don't get paid again until the 31st of January. So we're about 6 weeks without a paycheck. So I've got to stretch out, I've got to stretch that budget out all month long. And I really usually don't touch my paycheck until the last working day of the month, which is how I'm planning to do it. I've already been paid for December, but I have not touched that money. It's sitting right there in that account. And as soon as December 1st rolls, then I will pay bills. Just leaving it there, because I find for me, if money comes in early and I start paying stuff out, then I'm kind of missing the money at the end. So all the bills are paid from November. We don't owe anybody. There's no outstanding anything. I had the electric company have to come out this month to figure something out in Alana's room. I paid that. So we have no outstanding bills. The last thing we had were the trees, and I was able to text Mr. Jerome this past week and say, hey, we got you squared away. Just stop by the house and pick up your money. And it all worked out for us very well. So I'm thankful to have been able to do that. I'm also thankful to the state that I work for, that North Carolina has voted in the budget. There is something for teachers. I don't know what that amount looks like because I can't break it all down. It's a lot. When she sent it out, it's got, well, if you're in this group, and then if you're in this group, but there's another thing for this group. It's just a lot. So I'm just going to wait to see what happens in January, and bless the Lord, right? And that's just how that is going to be and how it's all going to work out. And so we're thankful. One of the things I do want to encourage everybody, all of us, myself included, is why I go so hard for being debt free. When you don't have that pressure rising up in your, you know what I mean? Like the bills are due. I don't have enough. The kids need something. Oh my God. And it just gets to that point where you are ready to explode. At this point in my life, I'm now looking to, okay, we don't have this, so we can plan for this. I want to put a storm door on the front door. I love to have my door open during the summertime, let the sun in, and my grandmother used to always let the sun in, but I've not been able to let the sun in because I don't have a storm door, but I can save for it. So now I can put that towards, I can put a little bit in that little kitty. And so it just makes me feel much better having, we needed a few groceries for Thanksgiving. And it wasn't like, okay, if I take it from the grocery money, then I'm not gonna have grocery money. I had grocery money and enough on the side to get some special Thanksgiving things. It just, that debt freedom does something for you. It does something for me. It gives me that boost, that bolster that I need, that says, you know what, Shakema, you've worked hard for your money. You've done a good job. Now you can do some things with your money. I'm actually going to go get my nails done again. I'm just getting a fill in this time, not paying all what I paid last time, because once they do your nails, there's nothing you can do. You got to pay it, right? But I'm just going to get a fill in. But this is for me. This is a little bit of that personal monies that I had always been counting for myself, but I've been paying for Alana to get her hair done. But she's not getting her hair done. She's kind of decided she wants to go natural. She wants to go natural, so we're not going to be looking at that expense for her now either. So it just makes it so much better when you're able to tell your money what to do versus your money telling you what to do. If you have a partner, husband, partner, whatever you got, whomever, I always define it like this: whoever has access to your finances, whoever can make decisions about your money, sit down with them and say, listen, this is a plan. I know we got some stuff, but if we can do this, then, in a year, 2 years, whatever, however long it's going to take, we're going to be in a better situation. I'm telling you, I'm so much better off than I was. 2019 was the year that the kids and I became totally debt free. Do I always have extra money at the end of the month? No. But all the bills are paid. I don't owe anybody. I don't have any past due bills or, those notices that come in the mail. I'm not scared to go to my mailbox. I'm able to answer my phone because it's not the credit people calling. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those things when you owe somebody that you go through. And I've been through that before. That was a past situation when I was married. When I got divorced, of course, we didn't have a lot extra, but I always paid the bills. So I didn't have those phone calls coming, and I didn't have, late notices unless I just forgot some kind of way. And I think that happened once or twice. There was no NSFs on my bank. You know what I'm saying? Since I got my life together. There was quite a lot of that when I was married. And I'm thankful that I don't have that anymore. Here's the thing. And if you're a male listening to this, I just want to say this very carefully because I need to be careful here. If your wife, partner, girlfriend, whatever you got going on, whoever has access to your finances, if that person is better at the finances than you are, would you please consider allowing them to manage the finances? That does not take away from your manhood. It does not take away from who you are as leader of your home. It just means that the person with the better knowledge for this task is doing it, right? Let's think about it like that. And ma'am, if you are not the best person for the finances and your spouse is, husband, partner, whomever has access to your finances is the better partner, then would you consider allowing that person to manage the finances? Because at this point, it's not about who does it. It's about who does it to the point where you all can get moving on your goals, right? That's what it is. It's not, well, I have to do the finances because I'm the man, which is what that was in my marriage, because all of his friends said I was trying to control him. But I'm a better financial mind. I'm a nerd. If you go back to Dave Ramsey's system, you have a free spirit and you have a nerd. I'm a nerd mind. I want to make sure that every single thing is paid. So I focus here, the bills. My free spirit did not focus so much on the bills. And so that's just a conversation to have, or both of you sit down and come up with what needs to happen and then be willing to compromise. I'm a budget committee person of one. Nobody else has anything to do with my finances. So I don't have to ask a soul. I do share it with you guys and I get lots of tips and help, and you should do this versus this, and it's perfectly fine. I get to decide, right? And as in any meeting, there's some compromise. There's some talking back and forth. There's some discussion. There's some, hey, let me consult this other thing. You do, but we've got to get now to the point, us, hey, here, us. We got to get to the point where we're taking control of our finances so that we can leave a legacy for our children. That is what the Lord would want us to do, not to the point where our children are bailing us out. Right? There was a time when my son used to send me money, or he would say, Mom, just go to the bank and get what you need. It absolutely was a time for that. But we're at a point now where I'm able to do it myself, right? And so I don't have to call them. I'm able to give my children a little more during Christmas this year. First time in all the years. I'm able to not even feel like, okay, I can't do anything for the big kids. I'm just going to do for the little kids. No, everybody is able to get equal amounts of whatever, because I equal my stuff with my children. I don't give this person because you're older, this person because you're younger. They all get the same because they're all the same. They're all my children. Now it may be allocated a little different. My older kids, they don't need Christmas presents. They're getting cash. They have bills, they have homes, they have established themselves. Shamika's out in California. Groceries are expensive. I don't want to buy the grocery card, but if she wants to buy groceries with the money I give her, God bless her in Jesus' name. Do it. My son, he has bills and different things. You take it and do whatever you want. The little kids, of course, I will buy them things. There are things that they want and ask for. And of course, I'll take care of that. And once they get to a point, Alana likes gifts, so I think I'll probably will continue to buy her things. But Shamika and Trandon, they're not here for it. But what I'm trying to communicate is it's only because of the debt freedom. And it's not even about being debt free. It's about not crawling your way out of the hole every month. If you can at least get to the point where you're at level, right? Where you're not owing anybody. Like it may be a little bit extra strain, but we're not going to borrow this month. We're not going to get the salary advance or the cash advance, whatever it is that people do. You know what I'm saying? Or we're going to pay off this one credit card. It's going to take us this long, but we're going to pay. And then when you get to the end of that, you found a momentum and you're like, okay, wow, let's go ahead and do X, Y, and Z thing. I had a little money. I'm going to share this last story and then I'm going to wrap the video. I had a little money in my savings account and I was looking good. And there's a particular lady that the Lord told me to take her out for lunch. And I was like, me, Holy Ghost filled, love the Lord, hallelujah, shalabak, and all the things. Me, me was like, Lord, but that's for my savings. I've been working on that baby step number. Here I am arguing with Jesus, right? I'm working on that baby step number 3. Jesus, come on now. God said, take her out to lunch. So, right, me, her, my son, and then we had another little person that comes home with us sometimes on Sundays to lunch. $83.19. By the time you leave a tip, that's a cool $100. And you know what? I had the money. I said, okay, Lord, I'm going to do it. I don't know why God was not making me, but telling me to do that. But I do know the very next day, I went to my mailbox. There was not my P.O. box, not the P.O. box at the place, my mailbox at my house where people who know where I live know me. And there was an envelope in the mailbox and there was a blessing inside. So God, he uses whatever situation or scenario he wants to help us understand, when you do this, I'm going to do this. And I can't tell you what God is telling you. I don't know that conversation between you and him. I can tell you the things that happened to me. And I'll tell you this, I didn't want to do it because I saw my savings doing this. And then he was telling me to remove some, which meant it went here. And then, right, that was Monday. Lunch was Sunday. Monday, the envelope came. Tuesday, we got the notice about the raise and the budget being signed. And God, and that $100, just the bonus in December is a lot of times more than that. So I wasn't able to get the tree cut down with the savings I have. I'm able to get the tree cut down with the bonus that's coming in December. And that does not count the bonus that's coming in January, right? Listen, Ephesians 3:20 and 21. Now unto him who is able. Listen, if you don't get any other verse that I've shared with you this year, go sit and read that one for a few days. Just sit with that one. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think or hope for. I'm asking God to just replace the $100 that I spent on lunch. And I ate too. So it wasn't like I didn't eat. I did. I didn't sit and watch her eat. That would be rude. I sat and we ate and we chatted and we laughed and we had a good time. She needed that. And I was the vessel in the vehicle that God was using to do it. And I was happy to do it. once I stopped arguing with the Lord. Because in the beginning, I was like, really, no, Jesus? God, you sure? He was sure. And so, but I live in that space. And don't get it twisted, because a lot of people think, oh, well, you know, people just give Shakema stuff. That's not always true. It is true in a lot of cases. And God blesses me in so many ways, and I'm very thankful for that. But he has to cause somebody to put me on their heart and think about me and my family and bless us in that way. And I'm so thankful that he does, because when he puts somebody on my heart that he wants blessed, he uses me to bless them, right? See, don't get that twisted, like no portal in heaven opens up and the money comes down. It comes through a person. He has to get the money to you to get it through you. And so when he sends me, then I'm then going to out with somebody else. I've sent out in the past 2 weeks, I've sent out more things than have come in to me. And I know that's hard to believe, because a lot of people you're not on the back half. You only see the videos that, I put out. But there's a lot that has gone out. My teen group, I've been investing into the teenagers. I bought all of them something that we had talked about in the group, and make sure everybody got one. And actually, I might need to go order something else for them, because I think that they need to check this little thing out. So, that's how it works. But you may not see all of that. I said all that to say God knows your needs. He knows what you have need of. And he also knows what he has need of from you. And sometimes that's the obedience to follow the plan. That's the obedience to come to a compromise with your spouse, with your person. That's also the need for you to get your financials in order so your family is not struggling. One of the things my children will never do, and I don't think I've told the story about the shoes. I may tell that story one day, and I may have already told it, and I don't remember. But my children will never wonder where their next pair of shoes is coming from. They can, all of them from Jackson to Shakema, can go to the store right now and buy a pair of shoes. Never will have to wonder where their shoes. I had to wonder where my shoes were coming from. So we are doing this not for us, not to brag, not to say, hey, look at me and what I've done. We're doing this is for legacy. It's for my children. It's for my children's children. They'll say, well, grandmama owned her house, so we gonna own our house. Granddad and them, they work, so we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Granddad and them didn't have no credit card debt, or whatever it is for your family. Then you want to perpetuate that for the goodness, right, of them. So there it is. I have rambled on quite a lot. I'm going to move forward. Got a couple other videos I got to film too. But there it is, you guys. I want you all to win. I really, really do. I know what it's like to be on the losing end of some things, and that's not the best place. I also know what it's like to be on the winning side. Again, like I said, I don't have all the money in the world, but I got peace in my heart. I got peace in the valley. I told my kids I'm going to have peace in this valley. And they're like, Mom, we know you're going to have peace in the valley. Yes, I am. I have more peace now than I've ever had in my whole life. And I'm not going to give it away for anybody or to anybody, because I am behind in my financials. It's very important that you take care of your finances. It's very important that you take care of your finances. And it's most important that you come together on how that's supposed to look. I'm not saying you always going to agree, but what is the greater good, right? What's the greater good for your family? So there it is, you guys. We do want to thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. Longer video than normal. We appreciate you oh so much. Happy Thanksgiving. You'll see this after Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours. If you watch our videos, thank you so much. If you share our videos, thank you so much. If you like them or dislike them, thank you so much. However it works out for you, it's always beneficial for us. Our community here is growing, and when our community grows, it means that our finances grows. I never thought that this would be a business for me, but it is. It's not a full-time job, although I work it this way. I kind of work for volunteer wages at this point, but I enjoy it all. But it is a little side business for me. I don't have to go out of my house to work. I can work inside of my house with my children, and we get all the things done that we need done, and it provides a little bit of income for us. It has definitely helped us on our journey, and we are thankful. So anywho, there it is, you guys. If you like the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with someone if you feel like it would help them, and we do appreciate you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.